A mother's resilience. My marriage was never easy, but over time, my husband and I learned to understand each other, or at least I thought we had. Like most couples, we had our disagreements, but I believed that with patience and understanding, we could always find our way back to each other. We had two beautiful boys, 10 and 7 years old. They were my heart, my motivation, and my reason for pushing through every hardship. I was an independent woman. From a young age, I had learned not to wait for life to hand me anything. I owned and managed my own clothing store, a business I had built from scratch with sweat, sleepless nights, and endless trips to source quality materials. My store wasn't just my livelihood, it was my pride. Through the years, with careful saving and sacrifice, my husband and I managed to buy 2 plots of land. That was a dream come true, though the financial cost was steep. After the purchase, we had little left, and building a home felt almost impossible. We had no choice but to start small, just one room. That room, bare and humble as it was meant to be our first step into a better future. I often traveled to source materials for my clothing business. These trips were not luxurious. They were exhausting journeys by bus or cramped taxis, carrying heavy bundles of fabric. But each time I returned with something new for the store, my heart would swell with pride. My husband was also doing well for a while in his own job, and we thought we were slowly climbing out of the struggles that had defined our early years. Then life began to unravel. Before anything else could prepare me for it, my youngest son fell gravely ill. At first, I believed it would pass. Children get sick, after all, but it became clear that this was something far more serious. I did everything possible as a mother. I stayed by his bedside through the night, prayed over him, rushed him to hospitals, begged doctors to find solutions, sold stock from my store to pay for tests and medicines. I fought for him with every breath I had. But through it all, my husband was strangely absent. He was there physically at times, but emotionally, it was as if he had already stepped away. His excuses came often: work, tiredness, stress, but to me, they were hollow. I needed his support. I needed us to be a team. In the end, all my efforts could not save my child. I lost my youngest boy, and a part of my heart was buried with him. That pain never fully leaves. I was left with my eldest son, who had to carry the weight of watching his little brother fade away. Shortly after, as if the blow wasn't heavy enough, my husband lost his job.